Hi, this is Doreen, and if you've been traveling lately, you might have noticed something feels off. Fewer packed flights, shorter lines at customs, and hotels offering some surprisingly good deals. Even big cities like New York, Miami, and LA don't have that usual mix of international visitors. And it's not just a coincidence. International tourism to the US is expected to drop by 5% this year, costing the travel industry a staggering $64 billion. The main reason? Well, a lot of travelers are saying they're just not feeling the US right now. Canadians, who usually visit in huge numbers, are leading the way in skipping trips. After Trump's whole 51st state comment, border crossings are down 23%. Flights from Canada to the US, 13% lower than last year. Europeans are also pulling back. Trump's threats of a 200% tariff on European wine and alcohol aren't exactly rolling out the welcome mat. So instead of hitting up US national parks or doing that classic Route 66 road trip, they're heading to, Canada, South America, even staying in Europe. And China? That's a big one. Chinese tourism is down 11%, and since Chinese travelers tend to spend a lot when they visit, this is hitting businesses hard. And here's the thing, not only are theme parks, restaurants, and hotels feeling it, but our national parks are in a tough spot too. With layoffs and budget cuts, fewer seasonal workers are being hired, which means, more trash piling up, fewer rangers keeping things under control, and maybe even more risks for visitors. It's a mess. To get a sense of what's actually happening on the ground, let's go live to Chito, who's reporting from an Amtrak station in the Bayou.
Thanks, Doreen. So I'm here at the Amtrak station in New Orleans, and it's definitely not as busy as I expected. Normally, this time of year, you'd see tons of European backpackers, Canadian families, and even some folks from Asia using trains to, explore the US. But now, not so much. I actually just took an Amtrak from Washington, D.C., and it wasn't packed at all. Plenty of empty seats, which is kind of weird for this route. Domestic travel is still happening, sure, but international visitors, the ones who love these long scenic train rides, they're just not coming in the same numbers. And hotels downtown usually book up fast, but I was chatting with a front desk guy at the Crowne Plaza, and he told me they've got way more vacancies than usual. They're even offering deeper discounts just to keep rooms filled. And it's not just trains and hotels. The whole tourism economy is feeling it. Airlines, Delta, Southwest, American Airlines, they're all saying demand is lower than expected, and they've had to revise their revenue forecasts down. And the hospitality industry, it's actually losing jobs for the first time in a while. Even big retailers, Walmart, Target, they're bracing for the hit. Normally, tourists drop serious money when they visit, especially in places like New York and Las Vegas. But this year, not as much. Foot traffic is way down. So, whether you're taking a train, staying in a hotel, or just walking through a big touristy area, things definitely feel quieter. The real question is, is this just a phase, or is this the new normal for global travel? For now, it looks like tourists are voting with their passports. And they're voting for anywhere but here.